Hey everybody, it's Whitney, or Darth Crow, here with No Drinking in the Library. My player number 2, who was reading the poetry book with me, can't show up. So we wish her well, but I really wanted to talk about this with you all. So can I go ahead and go without her? Yeah? Okay. So here is to love, friendship, and loyalty, and no drinking in the library. That's why you drink at home. Okay? Okay. I can do this. Moonshine cherries. Totally forgot to put those in there. Yeah. Okay. So, Confluence with Sandra Marchetti. Come right up. So, sorry. I'm going local today. My moonshine cherries were from, a country boy out of the hills in Tennessee. But my beer is also from Green Man, which is in Asheville, North Carolina, like 2 hours tops away from where I live. I do go there. I love their beer. It's so good. It's a little, it's Green Man. Yeah, I do it. And I'm also reading a book that was sent to me. So it's from Sandra Marchetti, and she came to Knoxville, Tennessee, to the SAFTA place, the Sundress Academy for the Arts, and they publish. So it's called Sundress Publishing. Probably should have, Sundress Publications. So it's super cool. They have lots of poetry and books and like ghost stories and stuff like that, I believe. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. They're a lot of fun. And I just recently had the privilege of donating a painting to for fundraising. And it was really cool. It was at the International Biscuit Festival. Yeah, I said Biscuit Festival. International. Knoxville, Tennessee, of all places. But so anyway, when I got this book, I wanted to go ahead and give it a good solid review. Solid, it's a little tipsy-turny over here, but I can do it, right? I can do it. So, let's talk shop. I don't know if you guys know, but poets are kind of, they're particular about their words. I mean, so are authors, but poets have to pack more of a punch in their, thing. So, I wanted to start by reading you the definition of confluence. Confluence. I don't know. How do you pronounce it? Is that another one of those little bookwormy things where like tomato. Okay, confluence. Okay, I got out my big giant dictionary because I'm bookworm enough to still have one. And I won't get rid of it even though it weighs like 10 tons. Okay, so confluence. It is a noun, and it is geographically. It's a geographically. Same thing. It's a meeting of streams, a flowing together of two or more streams, a point at which streams combine or a stream formed by their combining. The second definition is meeting of two or more things, a meeting or gathering of two or more things, the place where two or more things meet or join. So that's like pretty deep. Okay? And she writes this really crazy poetry. Sorry, I dropped it. My dress is a little slippery. Okay. So, I dog ear a lot, and it's all kind of like beat up. I'm not really proud. It's not one of my proudest moments. But it's so good that I ate it up. And she already wrote in it and autographed in it, so I couldn't get rid of the book, so I might as well make it mine. Do you all have books like that you have to make yours? I do. Like, where you read a book at just the right moment in time and, it transforms everything that you ever thought existed and you have this whole new outlook. And then you want to keep it secret, keep it safe so that nobody else can read it. But then you really feel like a bad person. You tell everybody about it and then they read it and then they make it a thing and then you're like a hipster. I don't know. Can I read you the poem? So, actually, there's several, and I'm not really sure which one is the best one. But, okay, there's a theme in her book of poetry. And it's called Confluence, so emerging, merging, right? But, like, I get this sense of death and this sense of birth, and it's all, like, intertwining, like if you have a bucket of paint and, like, you put two different colors in there and it's super liquidy and they're, like, spinny, and you see all these twirls of colors, so that's kind of what it is. But it's life and it's death and it's love and it's goodbyes and hellos and everything's all mixed together. It's really just all the colors. So that's my interpretation of it. Poetry is really cool because there's lots of different things. But so I say all the colors, you know, like I really like tons of colors and just throw them all together. I'm sure that's news to you guys. But so I want to read you a story. Can I read you a poem? I want to read you a poem. Okay, so can I read you a poem? I want to read you one called Lunch. And, you know, I'm always hungry. I will always eat drinks, food. I'm that kind of person. But so the name of this one is called Lunch. And it's after a 2-mile walk to the stand. I open a spigot on the raspberries. Blush hearts in the hand. The crackers brick against my lips. Slide through a stick of butter. I rub dirt from the tomatoes. Sorting the demands of red, orange, pink, cream, I flick stems on the bank. Watch them wash downstream. It is noon. The bees are circling for somewhere to land. Fruit breaks on my teeth, spreads through the mouth star. A galaxy expands. I really like this one a lot because it takes something so simple and turns it into something so beautiful. And the whole galaxy expanding, the break of the fruit on your skin or the tongue of your mouth and just exploding into a galaxy. It just blows my mind because that's how I sometimes describe things. I was recently asked what a drink tasted like. I like Monsters every now and then, like, because, you know, sometimes you just get really low and you need a pick-me-up and you need a kick in the testes and you get up and it's an energy drink by the name of Monster. So I like it. Use that for your reviews. Yeah. There's one that's sugar-free and it's blue, and I was asked what it tasted like. I was asked what all of them tasted like. I could give them examples of what they tasted like, but the blue drink, I could only describe it as blue. I know. I talk in weird ways, and I explain things in weird manners. I explain sounds by describing taste, and vice versa, and so on and so forth, and all those words of English that, you know, I should know, but don't. So this really, really blows my mind because a raspberry and explaining it as a galaxy exploding on your mouth is just my way of thinking. And I understand that and understand the depth of what that means because it hits me in your insides and then just bursts out of you. That's how I understand what a raspberry tastes like. A sun-warmed, spigot-washed raspberry. And she brings this to life to me. And then you have something that's called, I don't know, let's see here, Hollow. That poem. And then Autumn Damask is another really, really awesome one. And then you have Run. So repeat to me the rhythm of drop. Repeat and reap a cold, ugly beat. Repeat the roam, the bird coursing up, and in between wire and sheaving sweet rains. Repeat the arrow made by a rock and the river's run. Repeat it. Drop, drop, and sling. Repeat down the river. And see the green and brown light die. Over the lawn chairs, wet wood pride. Repeat to me the mosquito bite. Scan the willows from fish's sight. So you have something about the birth and the taste and growth and warmth and just bright. And then you have something that's just something that's leaving and something that's going away really fast and you just want it to stop and just think about it again. Just think it over and just repeat this in your mind and just remember all these little things that we did and remember all those little things that you saw, and don't run. Just stay and think about it for just one more moment before you go. And that's my interpretation. And I don't know what she meant. I don't know what Sandra was thinking when she wrote all of these poems, but a confluence, a merging, and I wrote a little note to myself under the notes section because it's my book, so like I wanted to like say things, and something I wanted to always remember about her is this book, these poems, what it's describing to me is trying to hold on to something, but everything is always flowing through slipping and fingers. Let me say it again. I was reading exactly what I wrote, but I was drinking when I wrote it, so let me say this one more time, but a little bit, like, let me translate. So, it's trying to hold on to something, but everything always flowing and slipping through fingers. That's what I wrote. So, just, you need to go out and find this book. I'm actually going to post the link, and so you can see it, because it's so good. And this is really nice poetry. I felt something. And I want you to feel it too. So, try it out. Read it. And let me know what you think. And also let me know what you think about Green Man. This is the Rambler Spring Ale. And it's tasty. So, think about that one too. What else? See you soon. And let me know if you want me to read something, or if you have a book that you wrote that you think is amazing and you want me to read it, because I'd love to read it. So remember, there's no drinking in the library. That's why you obviously drink at home and read, and you know, all the fun things. So Sandra Marchetti, Confluence. Peace. Bye, guys. Okay. More moonshine cherries. Okay, so yeah, they're really good. You guys ever had these before? I'm pretty tasty. I guess I just keep drinking them or eating them. That's how better it is. It's a lot of cherries. But they are really tasty. Whew. I was wanting to tell you one more thing. But, oh yeah. So, Sandra Marchetti has won like tons of awards. And I was supposed to say that, and I totally forgot. Because she's really cool. And I really want you to read her book, or her poetry. She's written a lot. So like all these notes are like things that she's published in. And she's from Chicago, and she currently works as a writing instructor and creative manuscript editor. And I think she just got a job doing some kind of teaching at a university, like a big university. So it's really cool. As well as Sundress. Sundress Academy for the Arts. I really wanted to talk to you about them. They are local. They host artists and poets and printing press people and all these things. So I'm friends. Chris Johnson, who was here an episode or two ago, he is the visual arts director for it. But they've got a lot of really awesome books and poets, and they do workshops for all kinds of fun things. And you just really need to check them out too. So, I'm just gonna sit here and keep eating these cherries, and because I think that's a great idea. And it's Saturday afternoon, and I've been reading and having wonderful time with poetry. I'm going to go out and like just paint your town red. I like red. So, you guys have a great night.